Okay, this week I am working on getting some Bonnie Hunter mystery quilt blocks sewn together. I still haven't run across the directions, but this part's fairly obvious. I've got to sew these ends onto here, and I have started that. I still got a lot of them to go. So that's the project that I'm working on right now, as well as doing more organizing. What I've done is I've found a lot of the UFOs that were in bags, and I've got them put them in one tote to get them together. I used to have them on a shelf. They're in order by number. Well, somewhere there's a number on each bag. 67, 78. So and I also made a list. So if I'm looking for a particular project in here, I know the number. It's on my master list. I know the number, and I can just go in here and find what I'm looking for. There's all kinds of projects. That is going to be a fun one. And let's see. Oh, I've got a mini mosaic. There's a wedding ring. Petal play. Those are fun blocks. They're three-dimensional flowers. That's kind of a fun project whenever I get to it. And some things are more in pieces. But while I was going through that tote, I found a block of the month. It makes a house quilt. I am probably not going to do it the way it shows. With the center, I might just line the houses up and crossed in rows. But the neat thing about this is they came with the fabric, and the fabric is all labeled. You know, the doors, the roof. So that'll be fun whenever I get to it. I did have it tied together with a string, and it was in that tote with the other bagged projects. But what I've decided I'm going to do is, because I like stuff in totes, I'm going to put this into a tote. So I'll get this all into one of these totes. And the tote is labeled. This is project number 9. It has the name on it, what it is. And I also found a bag of leftover binding pieces. And there's a lot of them in here. And I put them with a scrap pattern. So you just line them up with the first line. It's not showing up too good. Line it up with the first line and then just keep on sewing them. If I do it the way they are, if I unfold them, they're going to be, well, 2 inches wide. I'm not sure if I want them that wide or if I'll cut them in half to make them narrower. But that project will be given a number because it didn't have one, and be put in a tote if I have an empty one. The other thing I found was a small box of miscellaneous. There's a lot of half square triangles. A lot of half square triangles. Different sizes, different colors. But there also is some fabric in here. Just a few odd blocks. I don't know what I'll do with those. And there's more half. These are pretty ones. That'd be fun to do something with those. And then there's like diamond shapes. More half square triangles that haven't been sewn yet. So what I will be doing with the half square triangles is putting them in the large tote with the other pre-cut pieces. And that's, I suppose you can take a quick look at my shelves that is getting organized. I've got my browns up top, whites, not a lot of blacks, orange, reds, yellows, greens. I have a lot of blue, more purple than I thought. And down on the bottom shelf are the ones that don't seem to really want to fit into any one category. The piles in front have pieces that are smaller than a fat quarter. Anything fat quarter or larger is folded around the ruler and put on the back shelf. Pieces that won't fit around the ruler end up in totes sorted by color, small baskets sorted by color. And here's where I've started putting some of my numbered UFOs that are in project totes, and I'd really like to get everything in project totes eventually. And haven't got them in order yet, but they will end up put on the shelf in order by number so I can find them. And that's it for this today.